Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So as you already know, I love Glasgow. I think Glasgow is the best city ever. I'm very happy to be living here, and I also like to look at property within Glasgow. So as you can see on this map here, you have Glasgow city centre here, and you have all the different areas. And Easterhouse is the area that I'm particularly focused on. I live there, and I find it quite a good area. It used to be very rough. There's still a few idiots walking about, but every area has some of that, unfortunately. So it's much better. Had a lot of investment. It has a lot of green areas, parks nearby. It's got Glasgow Fort, which is fantastic. All the restaurants, shops, cinema, everything is there. So I think it's a really good area, and it's one of my sort of focus areas. If anyone wants to team up with myself in the future for investment in that area, then let me know. But apart from that, I don't want too much competition, to be honest, because I really like it and I think other people can focus on other areas, and I'm happy with that. So what I'd like to show you is some of the research that I've managed to do. I've actually managed to make a tool to analyze the area, so I can do that with other areas in the future, but this is what the tool gave me. So it analyzed 4,147 addresses in Easterhouse. It has told me that from those 4,000 addresses, you can see in here, there is pretty much 92% of it is not privately rented. So it might be housing, it might be bought privately and someone lives there, it might be empty. So housing council, empty, or someone just bought it and lives there. So from that, it just tells you that in this area, only 8% of properties are actually privately rented. Is that a lot? Is that normal? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what the norm is. It seems a bit low for me, but it seems like that's what it is. I mean, yes, there might be some dodgy people that are renting it without registration, but hopefully there's not too many of those in this country. Then we have from the privately rented properties, we have private landlords, 254 of them. And within that 254, as you can see on this graph here, 60 have multiple properties, so more than one property. And then 194 have one single property. So that's also quite interesting to see. There are still a lot of single property landlords left. To be honest, if they have single property and they're doing it in their personal name, I don't know how they're making any money. I don't know how they're surviving. I don't know why they're doing it. But that's the reality. That's the situation. So as you can see here, just under a quarter is multiple property landlords, and most of it is single property landlords. Remember, this is Easterhouse analysis, so those single property landlords might have one in Easterhouse and then 50 somewhere else. So that does not mean that that's the only property. I've only analyzed this area, but that's the results that it's given me. In terms of the postcode analysis that I did, it now shows me all the different postcodes and which ones are the most privately rented ones. So for example, this one, 70% of it is privately rented. This one, 51% of it is privately rented. That one, 66% of it is privately rented. Then there's a lot that I've analyzed here that 0% of it is privately rented. So for most of the postcodes, actually 0% is privately rented, which is crazy. And then here I have the names that I've removed, but you have the landlords that there's one guy who's got 9 properties in the nearby streets, a couple with 6, 5, 4, etc. So that's analysis that I did. I think it's important to understand the area, to understand where things are. If you just blindly invest, you might be lucky, you might get away with it, but really understanding where you're investing into, good streets, bad streets, the demographic, all that, I think is really interesting and really good. So that's what I did. I just wanted to share with you that this was a successful experiment. I've managed to get good results. I can now do the same for other areas. If you really want me to, just reach out. It's something I can do. I can do this analysis for you. And yeah, that's all I wanted to do for this video. I'll give you more updates on some of the projects I've got going on with property and other things later on. But this was just about that. I'm very excited and I wanted to share it with you guys. Right, cheers all. Bye-bye.